Pokémon Go is huge and everyone is playing it. The more people walking around in augmented reality means the more opportunity for something weird to happen. Here are the 7 craziest real-life things that have happened from Pokémon Go. One man, Boone Sheridan, lives in an old church in Massachusetts, which, to his surprise, was turned into a Pokémon gym. Players had been spending the weekend parked outside his place, even blocking his driveway. Must have been a pretty intense experience for someone who didn't know what Pokémon Go was. Boone seemed to be taking it with a sense of humor, though, even getting a picture with the guy who owned his gym. Pokémon Go brings people to all sorts of places, and some are more appropriate than others. The Holocaust Museum, along with many other landmarks, is a Pokéstop. That means a bunch of people were walking into the museum to get Pokémon. A player even encountered an unsettling Pokémon coughing in the museum's Helena Rubinstein Auditorium. The image is now deleted, so there's no telling if the Pokémon really was there, but there's no denying people were throwing down lures and watching people flock in to capitalize on the Pokémon. The museum communication director is currently looking into how to get the museum excluded from the game, but as of now, it's still available in the app. Searching for Pokémon can actually put you in danger if you're not paying attention, like putting yourself in the middle of a busy street. But a guy found more than he bargained for when he found himself in a situation where he looked like he was in a drug deal. The 40-year-old Reddit user Sloth of Doom found himself at a park at 3 a.m., as you do, when he was approached by 2, as he states, sketchy guys. Turns out they were playing too, and they had a good chat about the game. But then a cop pulled up, thinking there was something illegal going on. After explaining the situation, everything calmed down. The cop even joined in on the fun, downloading the app himself. It's a good ending to an all-too-troubling tale, where people are presumed to be getting into no good. Pokémon Go is perfect for people just waiting around. You could probably grab a few if you're patient enough. But this father-to-be found his wife going into labor was the perfect opportunity to catch a Pidgey. The Imgur caption states, "When your wife is about to have a baby and a Pokémon shows up and you have to low-key catch it." That kid wasn't even in the world yet, but he already had Father of the Year. Pokémon Go tells you to be aware of your surroundings when playing, but people still find themselves falling onto sidewalks and getting into danger. In O'Fallon, Missouri, 4 teens were caught staking out spots known to be popular for the game and then robbing the players. Police said the suspects they have in custody may have been involved in nearly a dozen robberies. The police got suspicious with the large amount of people near a gas station. It just wasn't normal. The 4 robbers used their knowledge of the game to ambush victims at spots they knew would draw players, and picked relatively secluded spots for the crimes. A reminder to everyone to look around and know where you are at all times. Javier Soch and Seth Ortega were downtown Fullerton hunting Pokémon. Soch's game froze, as they do, and they had to hang out for a bit. And then they saw a man who appeared to be scaring a woman and her 3 sons. They followed the creepy dude and eventually saw him grabbing the kid, so they detained him. And then they learned authorities had a warrant out for his arrest for attempted murder. That guy is now locked up, and Soch is still playing Pokémon Go, walking around and waiting for the next chance to be a hero. A Wyoming teen decided to visit the river in search for Pokémon. What she found instead was a dead body. Shayla Wiggins jumped a fence looking for Pokémon when she came across something in the water. She said the body was floating about 3 feet from the shore and it looked like an average-size male body. Police came shortly after and confirmed it was in fact a dead body. Detectives say the body had been there for less than 24 hours. The teen was shaken but says she's okay now. We actually don't know if she ever caught that Pokémon. Well, those are the craziest things that have happened so far, but who knows what could happen next, so stay tuned to GameSpot for the latest on Pokémon Go.